I think there was a lot of, because it's specifically it's 2015, there was a lot of hype about it. So in that sense, then when you apply and you get the position of president, that's on the roadmap, that's on the timeline.
When I joined AIESEC, I didn't really understand the whole hype of AIESEC 2015 and what those goals mean. Because I was a member on a local level, it was really, really hard to connect to something that broad and that generic. So only with time, when I got to understand the organization and why we do what we do, I was able to build this connection and to see the bigger picture and what AIESEC in context of the world can actually do and how we can change our environment.
Welcome to AIESEC 2023
AIESEC 2020 starts here.
I think the biggest metaphor, although I'm not the right person to say this, but I think the biggest metaphor for this was giving birth. Because it was a 30-hour in 2 days process, which slept 5 hours, just basically the minimum requirement.
Gives you the opportunity to just sit there and dream. Where do you want it to be? How do you see AIESEC? How is it going to look like? Imagine AIESEC in 5 years. Imagine even the world in 5 years. How's it going to look like?
The way it was, 2020 process was how much can we question about the nature of the organization, the nature we're doing things to become AIESEC in 2020. And that came down to a core concept, okay, what does not need to change? And from that, anything can change. And I think that was, again, in the time frame of 30 hours, it was a very mind-stretching experience.
We are demonstrating why AIESEC is one of the most democratic workplaces in the world. When you gather 800 people to decide on the strategic direction and ambition for the next 5 years, and at the end we came up with this beautiful and simple, it's just the thing that I like the most, ambition.
I want to say that I'm proudly here to tell you that you're no longer part of an NGO, that you're no longer part of an organization, that you are part of a global youth movement.
We was literally sitting there, and when we saw the statements, there was this wave of pride, excitement, also fear going through my mind, I guess.
To be honest, when I look at AIESEC in 5 years, after these kind of ambitions that we have at this point in time, I imagine an AIESEC that our generation at this point in time cannot imagine. And that's the beauty of it.
Being aware of global and local issues, we act quickly to respond to them by offering powerful leadership experiences.
We collaborate with like-minded organizations that, like us, strive for a better world.
Through this, we take part in global and local decision-making processes.
Doing the same things is not enough to one day engage and develop every young person in the world.
Being disruptive means for us to challenge the way we think and act as an organization.
We find innovative ways to grow faster and be better.
Every AIESECer seeks for solutions and acts upon them every day.
We are an AIESEC that is able to grow from 5 to 500 within a few weeks.
Anyone can experience AIESEC, be it physically, virtually, directly,
or indirectly.
We actively break our geographical and social barriers to make it possible for every young person in the world to live an AIESEC experience.
We are
a movement
with one cause:
peace and fulfillment of humankind's potential.
We easily engage youth and like-minded organizations around the globe to act as one.
When people think of leadership development,
they think of AIESEC.